All right. Let me get my hat. I don't like my little bit of hair up here getting in the way. Not crazy. All right. Got my work hat on. Everybody hear me and see me okay? Happy Friday to everybody. Do a quick sound check, make sure everybody can hear me, and then we'll get started. I'm glad the week's over. I actually had a fairly busy day today, so work slowed down a little bit this week, but today was pretty packed. That's a good thing because we're in sales, so if we're not having meetings, we're not going to get paid that well. So it was good to have some meetings. All right, so let's just get going. Got a few people in the room, I think, starting early. For those of you that are loyal and joining early, you deserve to get some extra bonus points when there's not as many people here. We had about 20 people on our session this morning, so I'm hoping to get a good crowd like that too. All right, let's do our first puzzle. We're going to throw in some music trivia as well in a little bit. Tonight's theme, I think, is love songs. This one is a sports theme. It's a sports theme. See what kind of delay there is tonight. And I don't see any chats coming in just yet. And there we go. It looks like we've got Lucky Dog in with Florida Marlins, which is the correct answer. Good job, Lucky Dog. Get those points in. Anybody else have anything enjoyable happen this week while they were sheltered at home? Next puzzle. This is a thing. We're looking for a thing. It's good to be working right now. It's good to be working. A lot of people not fortunate to be working. I think I heard 3 million new unemployment cases last week, so no telling what this week was. And let's see here, we've got a monkey wrench, and that is correct. I'm a monkey wrench. It's a monkey wrench for 10 points for Artist on the Road. All right, next puzzle. We had some people guessing this one the other day, but it wasn't correct on the other puzzle. And it is correct here. Penny Marshall. Penny Marshall is the correct answer. I totally agree with you. I'd like to be at a point where I can retire, but I'm just not quite there yet. So I'm very fortunate. I've got a pretty healthy job and company right now. I think we're going to weather this just fine. I do feel for the people that are not as fortunate for sure. All right, next puzzle, straight up. We'll just run through these fairly quickly here and get some of our early birds. Lots of points. One thing cool that my employer is doing I'm seeing the answers coming in, but there's spelling problems on both of them. Let's see, cited for contempt. Lucky Dog looks like they've got it corrected there. Some cited for contempt. That's correct. What I was saying is the company that I'm working for has been doing some cool things like virtual happy hours. And today they actually did a virtual game at work where we joined for like an hour and a half, believe it or not, just trying to help morale. They actually did like a virtual family feud online. My boss and our VP of sales brought the teams together and we did a pretty cool session. Unfortunately, I had to miss most of it because I had a customer meeting, but it's pretty cool that they're taking the time to do that. Next one's up. A city slicker, artist on the road, gets that one as well. Hey, artist, have you guys is your has your company done anything neat with the issue that's going on right now to try to, I guess, help morale or anything like that? Hmm. And the other stories that I've enjoyed are some of the companies that are affected. I guess some cases maybe they're not heavily affected, but they still switched their products, what they're making, to something else to help, like some of the auto manufacturers making ventilators. And um, saw a cool story of some of the distilleries making sanitizer. One of the distilleries that we just recently did a video on that um, we're going to be premiering the video of that episode. They are making hand sanitizer in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and the actual owner is actually going to join our premiere and chat with viewers on Sunday as well. Anybody getting this one? You having trouble with this one? It's a statement somebody might make. It's a statement you might make if you felt you were perfect. You're on the right track. I never make mistakes. That's it. Artist on the road gets it again. All right, next puzzle. We're going to be doing some projects around the house this weekend, and I'm going to be doing taxes as well. Get those done this weekend. Probably catch up on some video production as well. Hello, Endless RVing. We got started a little early, playing a few games here while we've got a lesser crowd to give people a chance to get some loyalty points for joining early. You know how I feel about you. That is correct. Lucky Dog gets that one. Right to the next puzzle. See how you guys do with this one. We're doing a few from the blue side tonight because I think we went all the way through almost on the A side of the oranges. And this is our last scheduled right now. I think we'll probably pop up and do one over the weekend. We've got the right answer, but let's see on spelling. There's no exact spelling yet. We've got the last name spelled right, but the first name is not spelled right. There's one letter difference in Lucky Dogs. One letter difference in the first name. And same with endless RVing. You both have. I think Lucky Dog might have it. Let's see here. MACAU. Nope, that's not quite right. It looks like Artist on the Road gets it. MACAULAYCULKIN. Yeah. And on my screen here, it looks like it was Artist on the Road. Everybody seen it the same way? Right into the next puzzle. Once we get 8 or 10 people, we'll do some music trivia as well. Our start time is still about 5 or 6 minutes away, our scheduled start time. So hoping we get a little bit bigger crowd then, but I have fun, even with just a handful of people. Looks like we've got the correct answer there. Always good for a laugh. From Artist on the Road. Next puzzle. I'm not looking forward to finishing my taxes this weekend. I've still got we still got some carryover from our coffee shop that we sold last year. That makes it a little bit difficult, but this should be the last difficult year. Academy Awards is correct, and it looks like Artist on the Road on both screens here. All right, let's do another one. I like this one. Go back to the orange side for this one. Anybody have any cool videos coming up they want to tell us about in chat? Please feel free to do so. I try to watch as many as I can, but I especially watch ones that have a topic that I can really resonate with. Open up, it's the police. MJ gets that. That's very fitting. For those of you who might not know, Izzy, I believe, he's a police officer, right? Ah, well done, Jason. A mail call tomorrow. Well, mail call. So tell me a little bit more about what you do in that. You can wait until we take a break if you want, if you don't want to miss out on some of the points. I saw Meant to Be RVing was playing a pretty cool game earlier where they put up graphics and you guessed it was most of them I think were movies. International Treaty, Lucky Dog is correct there, and I think that's right ahead of Endless RVing. Yep, Lucky Dog gets those. Catch up on the points here. You get some goodies in the mail and you'll open up the package and something in the box will end up being and on the bench videos. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. I know I've seen some of the unboxing videos, reviews, and things like that. They're pretty cool. Next puzzle's here. That was a good one. Hey, Roy and Becky, thanks for coming in. We came on a little early today, so we're in the middle of the games. We'll switch to some music trivia here in a little bit. Let me get those points in for Artist on the Road. Sometimes when your fingers move too fast, you make more typing errors, so it's kind of, it's a little bit of a catch-22. Let's go with this one. I know on those movie puzzles on Meant to Be RVing today, I was having the same problem. I'd type real fast, but I'd make a mistake. But theirs was, they weren't giving away any prizes or points. It was just for fun. Pixar Entertainment, and it looks like Endless RVing gets it. So MJ, are any of your trips being affected by this? I know I saw you guys were out, but like a week or two ago, you took the RV out. I don't know if you guys have any actual trips that are being affected by the lockdown and shutdown. We're hoping our Maui trip is not, but it's in middle of May. It's only about 6 weeks away, so we're a little worried about that. Good job, Jason. Hey, Jody. That is a total bummer. Nashville. We spent a lot of time in Nashville before we started RVing. I used to live in Kentucky, and I traveled in and out of Nashville quite a bit. But we need to get down there and spend some time in the RV. That's a bummer you had to cancel. Well, hopefully it will. This will pass fairly quickly, and you guys can make some other plans to go there. We would enjoy hooking up with you guys somewhere at a location or destination. Not seeing any answers on this one yet. Chris is opening cookies, so I might be preoccupied. Hey, William, thanks for coming in. Don't be afraid to jump in and play. All right, so this is something you might say. This is something you might say if this was the first time you played this game. Chris is looking over my shoulder, and she can't figure it out either. That's close, Jody.
I just said it.
Yeah, but you can't just say it. That's an unfair advantage. Besides, you're looking at the back of the card where the answer is. You're pretty close, Lucky Dog, but you're missing one word. You can't give it away. She is lazy. I'll probably show him the lazy dog here. There, I think Artist on the Road finally got it. This is all new to me. This is all new to me. This is all new to me. Yep, looks like Lucky Dog's the first one that got it right. It was new to me, not news. This is all new to me. And I see Artist on the Road. I don't know if I said the name right, but Artist on the Road got it. Artist on the Road got it. Are you going to get on and moderate, or you busy with house chores and all the important stuff that you do? All right, so we're going to switch over, and oh, Chris wants me to show you my lazy dog. So where's the other one? Is the other one in the fireplace? So there's our lazy dog, our lazy Great Dane. She huffed because I was showing her on the phone. She is busy with yummy cookies. Hopefully she's gonna. What'd you say? You ate them, but you didn't bring me any. Isn't that nice? Huh? She claims she's doing the dishes, but she's still chewing the cookies. All right, let's do some music trivia. All right, again, music trivia tonight is the theme is love songs. So let's start it off with this one right here. Which artist had the #1 hit, When a Man Loves a Woman? And we have cookies. When a Man Loves a Woman. Which artist had When a Man Loves a Woman as a #1 hit? Michael Bolton is the correct answer. Well done. So Percy Sledge may have been an artist on that, but the #1 hit, it says here, who had a #1 hit when a Man Loves a Woman? The answer on my screen is Michael Bolton. So we give that to artist, or not artist, Endless RV. All right. Let's do one more music. She's getting milk for her cookies. Oh, you can see her getting in the fridge, can't you? She says it's water. She's got a drink. What? Who sang Black Bean Soup? That's a song? Okay, so Chris says, I don't know the answer to this. So I assume it is a real trivia question. Chris is saying, who sang Black Bean Soup? It's not in our theme love songs, but she's participating, which is hard for me to get her to do sometimes. So who sang Black Bean Soup? Does anybody know the answer to that? Is that what it's called? Black Bean Soup? Endless RVing says David Soul.
Yes.
Endless RVing. More points for you. That's not a love song. You're messing with my theme. 130 points are up to Endless RVing, making a pretty good move. All right, let's get back to the puzzle here. I'm gonna try to find a hard one so I can eat a cookie. Try this one, see if anybody gets this one while I eat a cookie. They're coconut. They're delicious. This puzzle is basically a career, a job, something somebody would do. Henry does it's here, and a professional speaker. And just double checking. Yep, everything's spelled right there. And Henry does it just beats Endless RV. All right, next puzzle. And before I throw up this puzzle, if anybody has a headset ready and they want to come on sometime in the next 45 minutes and talk about their channel or talk about a topic, just type invite me and I will send you, I'll post a link and you can come in and we will have a 5-minute interview or discussion chat. I think you're right. Lucky Dog Percy Sledge did do the original song, but I assume that it was not a #1 hit is why that trivia question was correct. If it was also a #1 hit, let me know, and I'll give you points for that as well, since the trivia question was incorrect. Sylvester and Tweety is the answer here, and it looks like Artist on the Road got the first answer with the correct spelling as well. Artist on the Road, 650 points you're up to now. I don't know if Chris is on yet, but if she is, I hope she gets this one. Made for Each Other. Artist on the Road. Well, actually, Endless RVing, Artist on the Road, Henry Does It, Christina Solomon, Lucky Dog all came in almost at the same time, but I show Endless RVing as the first one. Thanks, Roy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Anybody else see that any differently on their screens? I show 2 screens and both of them are Endless RVing, so we're going with that. All right. Do not see many of these anymore. They were big in the early 2000s. I don't know the last time I saw one. Thank you, Lucky Dog. Actually, I show Endless RVing even beat Jessica. Yeah, Palm Pilot. So Endless RVing is in first again. And I'm going to give Lucky Dog 10 points for that because she is telling me that Percy Sledge was also #1. So that gives 2 answers to the trivia question we had earlier. I can't be responsible for the the trivia fake news facts that I'm throwing out there. I'm trying to do my best to find good ones, but maybe I should just ask Chris for music trivia, or Aaron when he's on. He's got really good music trivia from time to time. All right, so it's 8:11. We'll play a couple more, and then we'll do some more music trivia here while I get some more cards out. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these right here. Yeah, I agree, Lucky Dog. I remember it was a great song, but I didn't know that it was #1 like Michael Bolton's. It makes sense that it would have been. Stake a Claim, and it looks like Henry Does It beats Artist on the Road at Endless RVing there. Henry Does It. This one looks like it's going to be an easy one. I expect a bunch of people to be coming in with correct answers fairly quickly here. Looks like Artist on the Road edged out Endless RVing that time. Married with Children, Artist on the Road, yes. And we've got the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, and welcome to the game. You're just a little short, a little behind a couple of people there. And that one is Artist on the Road. All right, this is the last card I've got out, so we'll switch to some music trivia while I pull some more cards out in just a moment. Self-affirmation. I am fast enough. I am smart enough. Must type faster. Must type faster. Let's see here. There we go. Let's go with this one. You are the one for me. Artist on the Road comes in first on both screens here. All right, let's switch to a couple more love song music trivias. What was the title of the Eagles' first #1 single? Title of the Eagles' first #1 single. Sorry. Keep in mind, our theme is love songs. Desperado is not correct. What was the title of the Eagles' first #1 single? If this is incorrect, I'm going to bail on this trivia site. I'm actually going to do a Google search just to make sure. It is correct. Keep in mind, love song. It's a love song. Give it another 30 seconds here and see if anybody comes in with the answer. Eagles' first #1 hit, which was a love song. And there we go. Lucky Dog has it. The Best of My Love. Best of My Love was their first #1 hit. Get those points in. All right, next love song question. What was Bon Jovi's first #1 hit? Bon Jovi's first #1 hit. I should do some karaoke too. Not Living on a Prayer. First #1 hit for Bon Jovi. Not Blaze of Glory. Keep in mind the theme's love songs. I guess those might be kind of love songy. But this one's a bit more love songy. Maybe. I'm not sure it's a good love song. You Give Love a Bad Name. That is correct. You Give Love a Bad Name was Bon Jovi's first hit, according to the channel I'm on or the website I'm on. And Christina gets that. All right, one more music before we come back. What song was the second #1 hit for The Doors? I'm gonna have a cookie while you guys are figuring that one out. The second #1 hit for The Doors. That was the correct answer to the last. You Give Love a Bad Name. Thanks, MJ. Thanks for coming in and Endless RVing. You guys have a good weekend. We'll probably see you on a live over the weekend or next week at some point. We're looking for The Doors' second #1 hit. Let me 2 times. That's a great answer, but that's not the correct answer. Again, we'll give it about 30 seconds, see if anybody comes up. Hello, I love you. There we go. Artist on the Road. Hello. I love you, won't you tell me your name? That was my favorite Doors song. I'm not sure the lyrics make much sense, but it was a good, catchy tune and a good song. Artist on the Road. Let me get those points in, and we'll get back to Madgab. All right, let's do another puzzle. Another puzzle is up, and I shall eat another cookie. You got to give me time to eat the cookie. That's too fast. It's been good for me. Henry does it. Sorry for my chewing. You can hear me crunching over the microphone or just in the other room. I know how much you love to hear me crunching. All right, no more cookies. No more cookies while I eat. Artist in the Road grabs this one right before they take their doggy out. What kind of dog? When you get back, tell us what kind of dog you have and their name. We've got 2 doggies. Oh, I see. I see your puppy in your profile. He's a cutie. Artist in the Road, rolling in the money, rolling in the points right now tonight. Solidly in 3rd place right now. Butter braids. Oh, where did that come from? Oh yeah, those were. Oh, I see that. I made blueberry. Yeah, those are fantastic. They're deliciously delicious. Some good advice here. Oh, you made them from scratch, not the brand butter braids. Nice. But do they have butter in them? Don't drink and drive. Henry does it. Gets that one. Don't drink and drive. So I'm going to also make an announcement here tonight. So I hadn't made this announcement yet, but this has been the plan all along. Those of you that you know that Chris plays, who's my wife, and also our first place point getter happens to be our daughter. We knew she was really good at this game before we started. We've got 3 prizes, first, second, and third. But what we're going to do, if most likely Jessica's going to be in the top 3 at the end of this thing. Chris may get there, but she's got some ways to go. Anybody from my family that places, we're actually going to double that. So if you're in second place and Jessica wins, you're still going to get first place money. So basically, that's how we're going to do it, just to make sure there's no issues of underhandedness or anything like that. So let's get another puzzle going. Hopefully, I'm not lagging too bad. Am I lagging on your end there, Chris? Very much? Not on my second screen here. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla looks like they got this one. Mary had a little lamb. Yes, well done. I don't know if you guys were on the board or not before. I don't think so. First time on the board. Good job. Let me get your 10 points. All right. Another puzzle. This one could be fun. You go, Gypsy. That's the spirit. Alexander the Great. It's the answer we're looking for. And it looks like Henry does it. It's first on my screen here. And again, if anybody would like to talk about their channel, talk about a video they've got coming up, talk about a good place they visited, have any tips for what to do while we're stuck at home, just put an invite me, type in invite me in the comments, and I will send you a link where you can join into the StreamYard. Just make sure you have a headset, and we'll take a break and bring you in for 5 minutes or so people can get to know your channel. Let's go with this one. This is a song. Hey, Full-Time Dream, thanks for coming in. You Are on My Mind is not quite right. Georgia on My Mind is the answer we're looking for, which was a song. Lucky Dog gets it. And I'm going to give 10 bonus points. 10 bonus points to anybody that can name the artist that sang Georgia on My Mind. The original artist that sang Georgia on My Mind. The original artist. Hello, Runaway RV Nesters. I'm not sure what you missed out on, but we are playing Madgab and some music trivia. Willie Nelson was not the original artist. Ray Charles was. And looks like we've got Lucky Dog gets the points there. So 20 total points for that round for Lucky Dog. Next puzzle, and for Runaway RV Nesters, if you haven't played Madgab before, we're trying to sound out the question and then basically type in the answers. The first one to type in and a correctly spelled answer gets 10 points. It looks like Henry does it, gets the 10 points here, right above Jody and the Gypsy and Christina and Lucky Dog, but Christina didn't spell it right. So Henry does it, has the correct spelling and the first answer there. Hoagie Carmichael was the first one to record the song in like 1930. Is that right? When I looked it up, I think I thought it said that Ray Charles was the original. It just says original song from the album, so I guess that was his original song. I'm not sure anybody would have got the Hoagie Carmichael one. That's a good one. Next puzzle. What a cute name. The little puppy there you see in the picture, his name is Hocus Pocus. What a cutie. This one is let's see. It's yeah, you're on the right track. It's a group. It's a group. I guess it would be like An official group. Multinational force. There you go. Lucky Dog got it. Multinational force. And it does have, it has the dash between it. So the space counts for that. Multinational force is correct. Lucky Dog gets the points. Almost to 1,000 points, Lucky Dog. Next puzzle's up. Let me do a time check here. We'll pause in just a moment, do a couple more music. And we'll probably go for about another 30 minutes. Stove top dressing. And it looks like the Gypsy is first on my screens here. Good job. Stovetop dressing. 10 more points. That's right. Yeah, stovetop stuffing is pretty good stuff. Chris makes a really good stuffing for scratch every Thanksgiving as well. It's delicious. It's actually got little chunks of sausage in it, and what is it, cranberries? Apples? Major League Baseball, and it looks like JC Journey, Major League Baseball. Jody gets that one. Well done, Jody. You've topped 100 points. And it isn't the answer to this question, but one of the other puzzles on this card is Hello Dolly, where it reminded me of Dollywood. Is anybody, any of the RV channels in here? Have you guys ever traveled to, I think, is there multiple Dollywood locations or just the one in Pigeon Forge area? Golden Hat Check, not quite right. You're on the right track. Coat and Hat Check. Henry does it. Henry does it, gets it. Coat and Hat Check. Went when the kids were little. We haven't been yet. I think we're considering going this fall to the Pigeon Forge area, Nashville, and those areas. It's either that or go back out to the Pacific Northwest. There's a really good car show that we want to go out there, that we'd like to do out there. So just a question on which way we decide to go. Kojak. That's right. Coat and hat check. That was, he always had his hat. Looks like my wife got that one. Please enter your password. Please enter your password. All right, one more, and then we'll switch over to 2 or 3 music trivias. It looks like I've got answers coming in here, and it looks like Artist on the Road is first on both screens. Worth its weight in gold. So I'm gonna do a trivia off the top of my head. It's not our love song theme, but it came to mind there. So this was probably back in the late 70s or early 80s. There was a song that I think the title of the song was "All the Gold in California." I'm looking for the group artist that did the song "All the Gold in California." Anybody know that one? And I'll take either the name there. I think we've got it. Don't steal my cookie. It's not Alabama. It's the Gatlin Brothers. The Gatlin Brothers. So Artist on the Road. I'm going to give that one to you for the Gatlin Brothers, even though you didn't spell out Gatlin Brothers. You corrected it down there with Gatlin Brothers. And let's go ahead and do some of the theme song love songs here. Let's do a couple of those. What band sang a song called "I Want to Know What Love Is"? I want to know what love is. I think this was probably in the early 80s. I want to know what love is. Anybody know the song that sang "I want to know what love is. I want you to show me"? I've seen a concert. Looking for a correct spelling on this one. There we go. Foreigner. Artist on the Road gets that one as well. All right, let's do one more love song. Who made the charts with an old Supremes song, "You Can't Hurry Love"? You Can't Hurry Love. Who covered that song and made the charts? He was originally a singer of a pretty popular band, and then he went solo, and this was one of the songs that he did. It was not Elton John. It was not Elton John. Phil Collins is the correct answer. Phil Collins, correct answer. Artist on the Road gets that as well. All right, let's get back to the games, and then I'll say one last time here. If anybody wants to talk about their channel, talk about a video or a specific topic, just type in "invite me" in the chat, and I'll send you a link. And we'll take a little bit of break before we get to the end here. Let's go with this puzzle. Good night, Jody. We'll have some more sessions. Definitely have one on the 31st, maybe one in the morning and maybe one in the evening to wrap it up. And at the end of that, we'll tally our prizes. And then if everybody is enjoying it, we might start it up again for April. What strange language, and then what a strange language. What a strange language is the actual correct answer. And Henry Does It has got it first here, I believe. Yes. Good night, Jody. Alrighty. Next puzzle. Make a note of some of these channels that are in here. Many of them have content. Go visit them when you get a moment, when there's no lives that you want to attend, no live sessions out there. Go visit them and watch some of their content. Give them some feedback. It's a great community, and people will help you too. So if you have questions for other channels, most of the channels I've talked to are great help. Artist on the Road, George of the Jungle is the correct answer. Artist on the Road. Still got a little ways to go to catch Lucky Dog. You weren't able to attend a couple of the sessions that she was in, and she distanced herself from you a little bit. This one should be quick and easy. Ocean's 11. That's correct. Oh, I just saw it was spelled wrong. Somebody can steal it away. Nope. He gets it in time. Ocean's 11 barely gets it in time. Way to correct it. Artist on the Road. You're exactly 20 right answers behind. Hi, Kathy. You're missing a lot of fun. People are getting points. We're playing some music trivia, and right now we're playing some Madgab. Thanks for stopping in. Gonna go right to another puzzle. And we may have a session right before our video premiere or right after our video premiere, maybe. The Phantom Menace is the correct answer. So I mentioned this earlier, but those of you that are on the call now that weren't earlier, we're going to do a video premiere on Sunday with Elevated Mountain Distillery. They make some fantastic moonshines and whiskeys and vodkas, gin, I think. And we did a video and interview from there not too long ago, and they are actually shut down now because of the shutdown. And so they're making hand sanitizer though, but they're shut down for as far as the distillery is concerned. Their owner is going to actually be on that premiere with us, chatting with people. So I think that's going to be really fun, not only to chat with us during the premiere, but also chat with the owner, ask them questions about how this is going. You can ask him questions about how he makes the moonshine, and some of our video will talk about that as well. We do an interview and a tour. All right, let's do the next one here. Probably a lot of this getting played while PlayStation is the correct answer. But it's technically spelled all as one word. And I do see that Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla came in with that. So we're going to give it to the Gypsy. All one word, PlayStation. Good job. Good job, Gypsy. Way to steal those points away. We're going to do two puzzles on this card. They're both going to be people. They should be pretty quick plays, I think. Anybody get the person that we're talking about here? Not Drew Carey. Not Drew Carey. John's correct. Spelling of the last name, though. He was a politician. Not Jim Carrey. John is correct. Looking for the correct spelling on the last name, and there we go. Lucky Dog comes back through with it. It's Kerry. Let's do this one. This is another person as well. So we got 10 points for Lucky Dog so far for the first one. I thought these might be faster. There we go. Artist on the Road gets this one. Lisa Kudrow, and that's the correct spelling with the W. So 10 for Artist on the Road and 10 for Lucky Dog. Once again, they are fighting for the points for second and third place. All right, another puzzle. I would not want to be this company right now, or any company that's in this business right now. They're probably hit pretty hard. American Airlines, looks like Artist on the Road corrected it just in time. American Airlines is correct answer. Artist on the Road gets that. I'm not sure why the airports are even open and they're flying at this point. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. From what I understand, they're all like losing money on almost every flight. Besides, that's one of the most common ways to transmit something. You're sitting right next to people and you're, handing your bag off, going through security. People are touching you. It's just not. I'm just not sure why they're still flying. Anyway, next puzzle. That's funny, guys. I definitely would like to see everybody typing. And some of the facial expressions when you realize you knew the answer, but you typed it in wrong. This is something you would play. This is a game you could play. It might be kind of difficult. No, it's something you'd play. It's a two-player game. You play it on a board. It's a board game that two people play. It's been around for ages and ages. Game for amateurs. Not quite. It's something that I guess you might play this at a park. There's a very similar game to this that's played at parks a lot of times. A game of checkers. There we go. Game of checkers. Lucky Dog. Lucky Dog gets it. All right. Got those points in there, and we're going to do one more, and then we're going to go some music trivia before we finish off with a few more of these games, and then we will wrap it up with some music trivia. I mean, we'll wrap it up with giving the points totals. It is not possible to go in the negative, Kathy. We don't believe in negative. We're all positive here. Positive scores, positive sayings, positive channel. And actually, Lucky Dog, when she was playing the other night, she said she was going to bed, and then she started. Actually, I think she got the last 2 or 3 puzzles correct from bed. A matter of opinion. That is the correct answer. And it looks like Artist on the Road gets that. All right, let's switch to some music trivia here. Love songs is the theme again tonight. And we are going to go with this one here. This one might be hard. I'm going to see if anybody gets this one. There was a song called I Don't Know How to Love Him, and it comes from a show or a movie. I Don't Know How to Love Him comes from a specific show or a movie. I Don't Know How to Love Him comes from a specific show or movie. Looking for that show or movie name. And Lucky Dog does get it. Jesus Christ Superstar was the name of the show or movie that they came from. Good job. I thought that one might be a difficult one. All right, let's do another love song thing here. What female singer achieved a top 10 hit with Another Sad Love Song? That's the name of it, Another Sad Love Song. Another Sad Love Song. Did you say the answer? What was it? I thought you said the answer. You don't want to say it now? Get on there and type it in. Another Sad Love Song is what we're looking for. It's not, quit stealing my cookies. It's not Cher. Another Sad Love Song. Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton is the correct answer. Toni Braxton. But actually, Artist on the Road barely beat you. You almost got that one, Meant to Be RVing. I know you said you just watched, but I think you guys are on the board. You got some points the other day. Don't you? Let me check here. I think you're on here. But those points go to Artist on the Road. Oh, you're right, Meant to Be RVing. You must be watching because I don't see you. So you haven't got one first yet. You're going to get one though. You're going to get one. I am confident. Let's do one more. In 1972, who took his Burning Love into the charts? I know Chris knows the answer to that one. That is correct. That is correct. She got it. Elvis Presley. All right, let's get those points in. We'll do one more music, and then we will finish with a couple of games, and then we'll run down the point totals. I might have said we're going to do music, but I've actually got a puzzle up. So let's solve the puzzle. I'm getting tired, I guess. Yeah, we'll do a puzzle, then I'll do one more music. And then I'll confuse everybody. It's not Thunderbolt. It's a certain age. Certain age that you refer to your children. The Terrible Twos. That is correct. Terrible Twos. All right, let's do that music that I told you that we would do. Let's do one more of those. Let me find a good one here. All right, so in a tribute song, what band included Too Much Love Will Kill You on its Made in Heaven album? What band? What band included Too Much Love Will Kill You on its Made in Heaven album as a tribute? Meant to Be Our Being. There you go. I told you. I was confident. Meant to Be Our Being gets the answer. Queen is the correct answer. Great job. So you're on the board. All right. So I'm going to give the rundown of points here, and then make sure you go to the channel and set the notifications, because we are going to be setting up a few more sessions. As I said, this is going to run all month. On the 31st, we'll have at least one, maybe two sessions, and that'll be the final ones. And then we'll basically announce the winners there. Basically, it's $100 for first place, $50 for second, and $25 for third. However, because some of my family members are playing, Chris and Jessica's in the lead right now. If they win a spot, we'll also give another prize for that spot. So right now, Jessica's in first with 1,260 points. Henry does it. And if she stays there, then we'll also give another $100 prize to second place, which is right now Lucky Dog at 1,150 points. And then we've got, 1,015 points. I did that 25-point one earlier, and it kind of threw me off. And then we've got in third place is Artist on the Road, 81 points. And then in fourth place right now, we have got a tie between Lisa and the Cozy Kidding Camper Van and Christina. There we go. Okay, so that's the points. Come back and play. Make sure you hit notification bell so you know when we're going to go on. And everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on another live, even if it's not one of ours. Thanks.